So for me, my definition and the fuel of wanting my happiness is way different than what I used to think happiness was. Everything else is a bonus, but I'm just happy I get to do what I want in life with my family, and I'm healthy. Life is like a game of chess. I always thought I wanted to be the biggest piece that was the king. I think at this point in my life, I had realized for all the things that I learned that you always have to start as a pawn. A pawn is a soldier because they'll do what is told, they're willing to learn, and they're willing to sacrifice anything that is supposed to be done to be able to succeed and win whatever they need to win, and which is obviously capturing the most important piece, the king. Problem with the king is that the king just stands on a throne and that's that. Whereas the pawn is willing to just learn at any given time. So that's how I'm playing the game of life. I think defining success and happiness is different for everyone. You know, it could be money, it could be time. It's just a lot. And I think that's where being a pawn is important, because the king only has one track mindset, whereas a pawn is trying to do all of it. So they're willing to make mistakes, they're willing to fall. So the definition of happiness and true success is never going to be answered until you keep moving up on the chessboard. You know, I think in life you make a lot of mistakes. You get to this point in life where mistakes happen, you don't know how to think about it. To be able to dissect a mistake and understand it and relearn it, you can be pre-warned in the whole entire set of life by not worrying about a mistake that could drain you, but instead it could make you better. So I think that's what fuels me now, is just wanting to become better every day. I was in a path in my life where I realized that I wanted to get into something. And I found myself being so intrigued by the whole culture of barbering. I remember going into a barbershop in Middlesex. It was an old mom and pop shop, a barbershop, and then in the back it was a hair salon. And I remember seeing the gentlemen, they just laughing, you know, being so carefree and enjoying, just being at work. So as a younger kid, I remember going with my dad. I was like, maybe I should try this, as I got older. So I started cutting, neighbors and friends. I remember and then it got to a point where I bought my own clippers, Walmart clippers, $25 clippers, and I'm cutting my friends in the front yard of house parties, backyards of house parties. And that's how I advertised myself. And I started to find a real liking for it. I was enjoying it. And I think that's where the biggest part of my career had sparked into me wanting to pursue it for the rest of my life. But even to this day, when this was taken away from me during this time, right, in the most craziest time, it was taken away from me for 6 months. What I really missed was me just getting back behind the chair, talking to people, and then seeing a smile from my client is what made me really, really want to do my job. That's why I know I do it. And ever since then, I really been way more passionate about what's given to me, because this is a gift. The difference between me and the barber that's good is I handle my gift with care because I love to cut hair. That's why I do it.